Shalom Israel. Before I start, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Wahara Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles in Israel who will and teach well, to the Akims and the Iwas and Bywas and those pushing videos in truth and sincerity, to the brothers and sisters in the truth. And this is Revelation 21:1. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea." So it says, I saw a new heaven and a new earth. And this is what we're seeking, a new heaven and a new earth. Now, we'll quickly look at this word, new. Yeah. The new heavens and the new earth is speaking about a new rulership and a new kingdom. It says new aspects form, recently made, fresh, recent, unused, worn, unworn, as respects substances of a new kind, unprecedented, novel, uncommon, unheard of. And this is what we're seeking, a kingdom, a new kingdom, an unprecedented kingdom. But when you look at what happens in this kingdom, you can see that this place ain't no good for us as a people. It's not good for anyone in general, but it definitely isn't any good for us as a people. Now, I brought that out because there's two videos I want to show. This is an old video, so I'm going to show this one first. Yeah. Now, this is an old video of the incident concerning Tamir Rice. This goes back to 2014, and I just want to show how quick this young guy here was killed. And then I want to show you another incident. This one says, video shows shootout with 12-year-old boy and 14-year-old girl. Yes, I just want to play this, because this is why we need a new heaven and a new earth. Let me go back to these. Yeah, the heaven that we're seeking and the new earth is going to be, let me get these definitions back up. A new kind, yeah, one like has never been before, unprecedented. Quickly look this up. Unprecedented, never done or known before. Yeah, so this is the type of kingdom that we're seeking. You know, this kingdom that we're currently in is no good for no one. But like I said, I just want to show these two clips here of how quick this guy was shot. This young brother here.
Is this a bored child or a threat to public safety? Someone who saw him pacing around a Cleveland park was worried enough to call the police.
The guy keeps blowing in his eyes.
It was kind of silly of him walking around with the gun anyway. But the thing is, this guy says it's probably a fake gun. They bear that in mind.
It's probably fake, but you know what? Scared.
A patrol car arrives at the scene, and seconds later,
Shot fired. Male down.
So,
black male, maybe 20.
yeah, so it says black male, maybe 20. The young brother was 12 years old. So how you mistake a 12-year-old for 20? But the video paused where he got shot. So I want to show another video of the same incident. Yeah, this is another video of the same incident. And you can see how quick he was shot. Actually, before I do that, I want to play this one again, because there's something he says in there which I want to pick up on.
Black revolver, black handgun.
Tamir Rice, who was 12 years old, died later in hospital. His family wanted these recordings released, and the police obliged.
This is not an effort to exonerate. It's not an effort to show the public that anybody did anything wrong.
Police say Tamir was told 3 times to raise his hands, but his family questions the speed of the incident.
So that's what I want to pick up on. It says he was told 3 times to raise his hands. So I'm going to show this video here. Same incident. Remember, they said he was told 3 times to raise his hands. Police car pulls into the frame. Within 2 seconds, an officer shoots him. Car pulls up, steps out, he gets shot. So within that, the 3 times he must have said, "Put your hands up," must have been whilst the car was still driving before it stopped. Because at no point within the getting out and shooting would he have had time to have said 3 times, you know, "Put your hands up, show us your hands." "90 seconds later, the officer tackles his sister. You see that over to the left there. Says 4 minutes later, Tamir first receives assistance from an FBI agent. So why didn't none of the police officers that actually shot him give assistance? They had to wait, you know, for an FBI agent that was in the area to come and give assistance. So it says 8 minutes later, paramedics arrive. Now this is the paramedic here. It doesn't seem in too much of a rush to someone that's just been shot. Yeah, so that's the first video I want to show. So as we saw, within 2 seconds of the police car stopping and the guy getting out, he shot the young brother. Yeah. Remember, we're seeking a new kingdom, an unprecedented kingdom. This is the other video I want to show. This is the 3rd of June, 2021. So let's see how this is dealt with.
The Volusia County Sheriff says in 34 years of policing, he has never seen anything like this. In an edited 9-minute clip, we see deputies trying to calm down those 12 and 14-year-old kids before they fire at deputies with an AK-47 and a shotgun. We'd like to warn you, these images.
So they tried to calm down the situation before they were fired upon. Bear that in mind.
Are disturbing.
Shot fired. Everybody get hard cover.
This jaw-dropping scene starts with Florida deputies taking cover behind a tree.
It's either a shotgun or a long gun. Female has it in her hand. Juvenile male looks like he has something in his hand as well.
And it quickly escalated.
So they can actually see who they're shooting at. They know who they're shooting at.
She's pointing the gun. Pointing the gun behind the trash can.
The stunning 90-minute sequence released as an edited 9-minute video by the Volusia County Sheriff's Department.
Where have we gone wrong that 12-year-old and 14-year-old think it's okay to take on law enforcement?
The deputies responding to a 911 call from a nearby group home which reported the kids had run away.
Both juveniles.
Authorities say the kids then broke into a nearby home where they found hundreds of rounds of ammunition, a handgun, a shotgun, and according to the homeowner, an unassembled AK-47.
The weapon was disassembled. They assembled it and fired it.
Sheriff Mike Chitwood says deputies spent 45 minutes trying to contact the children before the gun.
Yeah, 45 minutes they spent trying to contact these youths.
The fire started.
Don't let me do this. Don't do this.
Police say the kids fired several times from a patio window, with the boy telling investigators the 14-year-old girl likened the shooting to the video game Grand.
Remember, this started off during daylight. It's now dark.
Theft auto. But when they challenged deputies outside, law enforcement says they were forced to fire, striking the girl around 7 times.
Get up on her. Get up on her. Gray, you get that rifle?
Before rushing to save her life.
So they shot her and then they rushed to save her life. Remember, with Tamir, the officer stood around for 4 minutes for an FBI who was in the area to come and give aid. Then when the paramedics came, you just saw them strolling over.
Video blurred by the department.
They did everything they could to prevent either of these kids from getting injured. I am so proud of what they did. They did everything humanly possible and above and beyond.
And to be honest, the police did what they should have done. Yeah, but when it came to our, let me show this again. Yeah, they did everything they could above and beyond to prevent. And that's what they should have done. But look at this incident here. Let's see if everything was done that, possible to prevent what happened. Within 2 seconds, an officer shoots him. The car pulls up. Officer steps out. That's it. Where was everything that could have been done to prevent what happened? So this is 2 Peter 3:13. It says, "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth." Yeah, we're looking for that unprecedented. Is it unprecedented? Let me get it up. Slovakia. New heavens and new earth. That's what we're looking for. According to his promise, we look for new heavens and a new earth. Yeah, of a new kind, unprecedented, novel, uncommon, unheard of. Yeah, that's the kind of kingdom we're looking for. It says, "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness." Yeah, we can't find none of that in this kingdom. Yeah, there's no righteousness in this kingdom. So I don't see how our people love this place so much that they want it to continue. But we, on the other hand, we're looking for a new kingdom, an unprecedented kingdom. Yeah, a novel kingdom wherein dwelleth righteousness. It says, in a broad sense, state of him who is as he ought to be, righteousness, the condition acceptable of the Most High. When we jump down, it says integrity. Yeah, that's what we're looking at for. Kingdom where there is integrity, virtue, purity of life, rightness, correctness of thinking, feeling, and acting. Now it says integrity. I looked that word up. It says the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Yeah, the state of being whole and undivided. So it says the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. The way they acted here was right. The way they acted with this young brother here was wrong. And that's why we're looking for this new kingdom, wherein dwelleth righteousness. So it says honesty, uprightness, probity. Probity. It says the quality of having strong moral principles, honesty, and decency. Yeah, this is the type of kingdom we're seeking, where these things are flourishing. It says uprightness. The state of being in the condition or quality of being honorable or honest, rectitude. Yeah, we didn't see nothing honorable in the way this young brother was dealt with. Like I said, within seconds, drop it back. Within seconds, car pulls up, steps out. That's it, shot him. Yet still, with the other incident, it's dark now. Yeah, the boy is walking out with his hands up. This is after they've been shooting at police. So let's go back to 2 Peter 3:13. It says, "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, we look for new heavens and a new earth, yeah, wherein dwelleth righteousness." That's what we're looking for. Hold on, don't want to start. Verse before. Yes, like 2 Peter 3:12. It says, "Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High." This is what we should be doing. Looking for and hasting that day, yeah, where we get a new heaven and a new earth. It says hasting. That's what we should be doing, man. Our people want to drag their foot. They love this place so much, but there's no righteousness in it. It says to make haste. Actually, I should have given you this Strong's Slacker Israel.
Strong's G 4692 Spudo.
It says to haste, make haste, to desire earnestly. This is what we should be doing. And let me give you the one for new. I should have done that previously. Slack here. Yeah, this is new.
Strong's G.
So, get it all bucked up. That's righteousness. Let's get new. Yeah, so we should be hastening a new heaven and a new.
Strong's G 2537. Kainos.
Yeah.
Kainos.
That's kainos, of a new kind, unprecedented, novel, uncommon, unheard of. That's what we should be seeking, a kingdom, an unprecedented kingdom, wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that word righteousness, it says, so this one's like a start again. So this is hasting. This is what we should be doing. Hasten that new day.
Strong's G 4692. Spudo.
It says to haste, make
Spudo.
it's like to haste, make haste, to desire earnestly. So we should be seeking that new heaven and that new earth. We should be desiring it to come in. It says looking for, 2 Peter 3:12, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. We should be looking forward to this day. We should be wanting it to, we should be desiring this day. Yeah, that's what that word hasting goes into. Desiring. It says, verse 30, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for a new heaven, heavens, and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Just to give you again, yeah, should be hastening a new heaven, desiring a new heaven. That word is
Strong's G 2537. Kainos.
so
Kainos.
says the heavens that we should be looking for of a new kind, unprecedented. Yeah, that's the kingdom and rulership we are looking for. Yeah, a new kind of rulership, an unprecedented rulership, an unprecedented kingdom, and a new kingdom. It says, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Righteousness, something that is missing from this kingdom. Well, many things missing from this kingdom, but this is one of the things that's missing.
Strong's G 1343. Dikayasune. Dikayasune.
Yeah. When we come down to B, it says integrity. There's no integrity in this kingdom. Virtue, purity of life, rightness, no correctness of thinking or feeling and acting, especially when it comes to our people. Like I said, the way this young brother, within seconds of the police car pulling up, show that again. Yeah, within seconds, police car pulls up, police steps out, young brother's been shot. Whereas this one, from day till night, the police officer didn't want to shoot.
Cover. This jaw-dropping scene starts with Florida deputies taking cover behind a tree.
It's either a shotgun or a long gun. Female has it in her hand. Juvenile male looks like he has something in his hand as well.
And it quickly escalated.
Put the gun down now!
Point the gun. Point the gun behind the trash can.
None of that was said to the young boy, to Tamir. You know, the officer tried to say he told him 3 times. You can see from the video, none of that actually happened, unless he said it whilst the car was still driving. And this is Proverbs 11:1. It says, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. And this is what we'll be getting in that new kingdom. Yeah, a just weight. Yeah, things that the Most High delight in. So we should be seeking that new kingdom. We should be hastening that new kingdom to come in. We should be desiring that new kingdom. But until then, this is what we're going to have to put up with. And I don't understand how our people love this place so much. But with that, I'm going to close out and give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Wahara Kakadash, Kwam Rasha Allah.